Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Joy Uchejim and these are the headlines we're tracking at the moment. Popular cross-dresser Idris Olaranwaju Okuneye, also known as Bobrisky, was on Friday arraigned at the Federal High Court in Lagos on a 6-count charge of naira abuse and money laundering. While the first 4 counts of the charge border on abuse of the naira, the last 2 counts border on alleged money laundering. He pleaded guilty to counts 1 to 4. And the Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Igbetokun, on Thursday said 141 terror cases, 214 kidnappings, and 537 homicide cases were reported to the police in the last 8 weeks. Igbetokun added that 3,685 suspects were apprehended for their participation in various crimes, while 401 kidnapped victims were rescued. Igbetokun said this while fielding questions from journalists at the Nigerian Police Force headquarters, Louis Edet House in Abuja. And the Nigerian Police Force has disowned the alleged police reports that indicted the Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa of forging a West African school certificate examination. A press release by the Force Public Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi said the police is unaware of the circulated report on Governor Aiyedatiwa. They clarified that the said document did not originate from the Nigerian Police Force. And the leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, Kano, has applied for the restoration of his bail before the Federal High Court, Abuja. Kano's legal team, led by his special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, sought bail restoration in a document on Thursday. This is coming hours after the IPOB leader headed to the appeal court after criticizing Justice Binta Nyako's ruling on March 19, 2024 for rejecting his bail application. Pandemonium erupted in the Kaduna state capital as police operatives tried to disperse members of the proscribed Islamic movement of Nigeria, popularly known as Shiites, who are holding a procession in the city center. The IMN members had gathered along the Katsina roundabout by Ahmadu Bello Way before the police arrived and tried to disperse them. This has created panic and fear among the residents, particularly those whose shops are located along the Ahmadu Bello Way. And on business, Nigerian Breweries PLC has concluded arrangements to raise capital through rights issue. The company, in a statement sent to the Nigerian Exchange Limited, informed the investing public that at a convened meeting of the board of directors of the company held on the 2nd of April 2024, the board resolved to recommend to shareholders at the next annual general meeting the raising up of up to 600 billion naira capital by way of rights issue, which is subject to regulatory approvals. And on the foreign scene, rail services were hit in large parts of the UK, including key tourist routes, as train drivers launched a new strike amid cost of living pressures and decades-high inflation. Members of the ASIF union representing train drivers are taking part in a 3-day rolling strike, which will also affect express services to London's Gatwick, Stansted and Heathrow airports. Union Chief Mick Whelan blamed the industrial action on the cost of living crisis created by the economic ineptitude of the Conservatives that have been in power for 14 years. And finally, on sports, hat-trick hero Cole Palmer scored twice deep into stoppage time on Thursday as Chelsea stunned Manchester United 4-3, all but ending United's hope of qualifying for next season's Champions League. Erik ten Hag's men appeared set for a famous victory after storming back from 2-0 down to lead 3-0 in a staggering game containing a combined 47 shots. And that's not the newsroom at this hour. Join us again at the top of the hour for more stories. Bye for now.